Hey, this is my first review on any horror movie in my entire collection, and I'm starting out with my subgenre of Stephen Geoffreys movies. Now, as a lot of you may know, he is my favorite actor of all time. There is no other actor that even comes close to him in the way he acts, in the way he looks, both in the 80s and now. But yeah, the first movie I'm going to do a review for is 976 Evil. It looks like it would be just completely silly and cheesy. My mom even told me I might not like it because it looks pretty cheesy. But actually, as far as, like, 80s slasher demon flicks go, it's actually not that cheesy. And I know cheese. I love cheese. It's Robert Englund's directorial review. And yeah, he actually did a good job. I was actually afraid because Freddy Krueger always had those really cheesy, stupid lines, and I was afraid it would be like, like almost an hour of Stephen Geoffreys saying like really stupid and cheesy lines. I was so afraid. But actually the script is really good, and I always pay attention to the script because I'm a writer. The cinematography wasn't up to par because they had such few places to work with. But the few things they showed, like the one woman who the phone number kept calling her because they had a deal and she wasn't going to, meet the deal, that had some really cool cinematography. I would have made it more gritty, but, I wasn't alive back then. I'm not the cinematographer, so yeah. And the silly lines that Hoax does say, or Stephen Geoffreys' character, actually go with the scene really well, and they're some of the most memorable. Like Freddy Krueger's cheesy lines, I don't think any of them are memorable. I just think they're kind of annoying. But Robert Englund really made Hoax like a really cool demonic character. I'd have to say he is my first favorite demon. He even beats the Pazuzu who possessed Reagan in The Exorcist, which isn't a small feat because I love that demon. He is so cool looking. So yeah, I would definitely say give it a watch. The effects, they're obviously dated because this was made in the 80s. So yeah, it's obviously dated, but you could watch Fright Night and say, oh, this is all outdated too. I mean, you watch Dracula, you'd say the same thing. Compare it to a movie nowadays, it's going to be dated. But it's a really good movie. And it's not that badly priced if you can find it in stores. And online it's not that expensive either, which is where I had to get mine. So yeah, the sequel, yeah, it sucked. It sucked horribly. But I love the story. It's one of those where it's like, don't pick on the nerdy, geeky, unpopular kid because you never know what they're capable of. Kind of like Carrie, except for this is way more unbelievable. I don't believe there is a phone line that someone can call and be turned into a demon. I wish, but no. And yes, I do believe Carrie is realistic because I do believe in telekinesis. So yeah, it's Stephen Geoffreys plays a nerdy kid, and by nerdy I mean like sweater vest, corduroy pants, saddle shoes, just such a sweetie. And he's always getting picked on and everything, and it's really sad. And even the girl he has a crush on picks on him, and so he gets demonic powers and shows them by, killing them and this, doing all, running amok like demons do. So, yeah, I definitely say give this a watch because it is an awesome, awesome movie. And, yeah, it's awesome.